What is going on? It's the BJJ report. I think I put on there the 27th. It's the 27th, guys. I don't know. I think so. Pretty close to it, if if not the exact date. How are you this evening? What are you up to? That's what it was. I got a couple things to get at you this evening. Tonight was promotions night at South Jersey Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and it wasn't promotions for me. I didn't get promoted, and first of all, I don't want a promotion right now, right? Like I don't feel like I've maxed out my level, my white belt for sure. I feel like there's still quite a bit more for me to know, to do, to before all these stripes come tearing down and they put me in a new belt. So what I went for this evening, I went for class first of all, but I went to the promotions because you support those that advance. You're the one who helped them advance. You're possibly the reason that they made that advancement. You show up for them to train. You show up for them to be your partner. You show up on their bad days and you show up on their good days, but you show up because it's like the blacksmith and the bellows, right? It's a team effort where you've got one guy swinging the hammer and you got the other person that's just pumping on the bellows, keeping the fire hot. You can't do it by yourself. I mean, maybe you could. I don't know. What joy is that? So you got to be in there. What up, Elo? You got to be in there to support them. Even if, like I said, I knew I wasn't getting a belt tonight. I knew I wasn't getting a promotion tonight, but I knew a lot of people that were, and I'm excited for their success because I've been a part of it. Maybe not every single one of them, but there were a number in there where, hey, look, we've had some matches. We've gone up against each other. We've helped each other out, pointed things out to each other, or at least, had the other person be able to refine how they do their work. So why wouldn't you show up for that? You don't not show up because you're not gonna get the award. It's a team effort. While it may be an individual sport, it's a team effort for each person to make the advance. And so that, that's what was exciting about going to an event, knowing that there's going to be awards handing out, knowing that you're not getting an award. You get the opportunity to go support those, continue to show the support for those that have gotten their belts and their promotions. If it's not in jiu-jitsu, then it's to go and continue to support someone else who's gotten an award. And again, you supported them up to this point. You've been with them up to this point. Why wouldn't you show up and share in the excitement of that person advancing in life? And one of the things Steve Pajorno said this evening, and I've heard him say it before, where he was talking about some people going from their white belts to their blue belts. He goes, you want to hear the good news or the bad news? And he goes, well, the good news is you're getting the promotion. The bad news is most of you will quit, with them being a blue belt. And I'm sure he was just joking, and that may be the case though too. Not too many people advance, through blue belt, because blue belt is my understanding is a mandatory 2-year tour of duty. And some people just, they don't want to finish it up. And he goes, well, I'll tell you this. He goes, I've never seen anybody who quit where it's to their advantage. There's no advantages to quitting. So he's like, basically just saying, keep it going. There's no reason to quit. The team that works together eats together. That's right. So I mean, those were my kind of takeaways, and I just wanted to share that BJJ report. Again, it's just like a forge, right? Just like any crucible, just like whoever's in there, somebody's got to be helping the forge. Somebody's got to be pumping the bellows. Somebody's got to be swinging the hammer. It's a 2-man job at the very least. And I was really excited to get in there. It was actually the first time I was in there at this time of the night, and seeing just a huge group of people out there supporting each other, and we can all be there and say, hey man, I remember when you, like, look man, if you look at my belt right now, you can see that there's little tatters and it's falling apart. You can be there and you can look at the other person, but man, I remember when you got that 3rd or 4th stripe, and you can be like, I remember, who else was in the room? That was when, Mark got his stripe. That was when Steve got his stripe. That was when Tom got, that's when Tom got his blue belt, man. You remember when Tom got his blue belt? So, we share that moment, and just like everything else, it's an experience, and it's not just getting that stripe. It's everything that leads up to it, the experience of it, and being there to support each other when it all goes down. That is maybe the fastest BJJ report I've ever done. Guys, have a great evening, and listen, celebrate everybody's wins, the small wins, because there's a good chance that even if you're not the person being celebrated, you were on the team that helped make that celebration happen. You are therefore a part of the overall success. Take it easy, guys.